heard this really hurts. Well, tell me. Let me know.
Hi Warren, what's going on today?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so tell me about your day so far. What's happened? You get to school,
Yeah,
and then did you have breakfast this morning?
I did.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Oatmeal.
Did you put anything in it?
Just oatmeal.
Have you ever put anything in your oatmeal before?
Sometimes berries and
I like
maple
that.
syrup.
Yeah, I like the maple syrup. Maple
Yeah.
syrup and blueberries.
Yeah.
That's some of my favorite.
That's that's good.
Yeah, I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a banana if I'm like if I have one sitting around, it's not too gross.
I don't like bananas.
You
and
don't?
gross.
Okay, so then don't put that in there.
No, no bananas.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you either if you don't like it. So after breakfast, what class did you have?
I went to math.
Okay, how was math class?
Math was fine.
What were you working on in math class?
Algebra, I don't understand it.
That's tough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Jones.
She's. Yeah. Have you talked to her about things you haven't understood in math class yet?
Yeah, she's easy to talk to.
Good. So she's been helping you out with stuff, and
Mhm.
you've been staying after school.
Yep.
Good. That's awesome.
Sometimes, yeah.
Good for you. So how about what went down after math class?
Lunch.
Mm-hmm. How was lunch?
Lunch wasn't good.
Team building activity.
So was it before lunch or during lunch?
After lunch.
After lunch. So you'd already eaten.
I'd already eaten.
Okay. And were you with your friends, or were you with?
I thought it was,
Maybe
but
knowing that will bring up other memories.
So what was? So who were you hanging out with at lunchtime today?
well, I ate lunch with Joe and Sam.
Mm-hmm.
But then I finished early.
Mm-hmm.
We can use like any piece of
Yeah.
small piece of wood. give them
What did you do after you finished early?
Oh,
you put your
no, I
finger
just
on
kinda
it,
walked
you touch
around.
it with your finger, and you like kind of all settle
It was okay.
It's okay.
right.
You
What
all
were
freeze
Joe
it.
and Sam up to?
With both fingers.
Either
Did
We,
you want
we
it?
didn't talk much. We just kind of ate our sandwich.
Something going on between you, Joe and Sam?
No,
It's the most
not
frustrating
really.
thing.
Yeah.
Because you
we did
mentioned that you didn't think that they
when I
were,
was working at Eastmont Philly. That was like an opening day.
your friends right now, or you thought they were your friends, but now you're not so sure.
No, it's not them. I went outside and I wanted to play in a treehouse.
Hmm.
Did you have to lift it up?
Steven was in a
You need to
treehouse.
lift it up.
Okay, let's.
Where's the easy part?
I thought he wanted to play with
No.
me, but instead
It's all hard.
he got down from the treehouse
You gotta get down.
and he stepped on my fingers.
Was that when you were trying to get up
And it
into the
might be harder
treehouse?
if you have two
Mhm.
fingers, 'cause, like, you have to keep
Do you
them
think that
full.
that was an accident, or do you think that he did it on
No.
purpose?
No, he was laughing.
Like, it kept like going up, and you're like,
Did it on purpose.
Did he say anything to you?
No, he just ran into the school.
Hmm.
I was like, yelling at people.
Um,
This is exactly what you're not supposed to do.
so Steven stepped on your fingers,
Mhm.
and you went outside to go play. And this was after lunchtime,
17. No.
during recess.
Yeah.
Okay. And did Joe or Sam see anything, or were they?
No,
they
I don't
weren't
think
there?
anybody saw
Okay.
anything because when I chased him, it was the other side of the building, so none of my friends saw it.
Oh, so you chased Steven? So
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Except Sue.
Yeah.
After you stepped on your fingers.
Yeah.
So how did you and he get down out of the treehouse?
I'm just saying.
Because you're climbing up and he's
I don't
climbing
really
down.
trust anyone.
He stepped on my fingers. I dropped to the ground.
Oh, so you fell. Are you okay?
Well, he hurt my fingers.
Yeah. But is it, like the rest of you okay? Like your knees
Yeah.
or your back?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just my fingers.
Good. I'm glad you're all right.
Mhm.
Maybe we can get some ice out in a little bit. And put
That would be
and
nice.
put that on your fingers. And
I
let
didn't
that
see
help.
the nurse.
Okay. Well, maybe. Do you think you need to see the nurse?
It's not supposed to be on Thursday. so
No,
it's like,
I'll be okay.
Okay. So you fell down, and that must have been pretty scary, I imagine. Because falling's never
A little
that much
bit.
fun.
I didn't fall from very high. It was just
Every day, until I read
not nice of Steven to do that.
Yeah, you're
He
right.
did it on purpose. I know he did.
And then you chased him.
I did. He went into the building, so I followed him.
Okay.
You need to eat less.
And did you catch up with him?
No. He went inside and he slammed the door on me.
Hmm. What'd you do then?
I banged on the door, and then I saw him through the window, and he was making fun of me and sticking out his tongue
Do you have no sandwich?
and laughing at me.
Hmm.
Never enough.
How'd that make you feel?
And angry, very angry.
Yeah.
more food
And I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to break the window.
Oh, so when he was making fun of you, did you start pounding on the window?
Oh, soccer?
Picked up a rock,
Alright,
Oh,
so
okay.
you had not many games left.
Practice. The game tomorrow.
broke the window,
The game yesterday, but one of the kids was like,
and Mrs. Jones saw
so
me.
like you have to practice the day before a game. But
So she
I'm
told
like,
me to
alright,
come talk
you
to
don't
me.
play the practice. Okay.
So did any of the glass get on you, or did you get hurt?
No.
In the second half,
Did Steven get hurt at all?
he wasn't at practice yesterday. No, he wasn't. Well,
I really
talked to
don't
him,
know
and I saw him,
because
you were
I
out.
didn't see him.
He's a child, like,
When I turned to grab the rock and I threw it through the window, I didn't see it.
They have to keep track of everybody.
What were you thinking when you were picking up the when you back up?
Right.
So when Steven ran into the room and locked the door, what were you thinking?
Also, I'm the coach. I'm always right.
like really?
I don't know, I was just very angry. I was thinking I wanted to get back at him for not wanting to be in the treehouse with me and stepping on my finger. And just wanted to get back at him. I really wasn't thinking of anything else
Pushy.
but just getting back at him.
Cuddling.
So you thought that if you were able to get into the room that you could do that?
Hmm.
And what did you think would be the easiest way to get into the room?
You just can pick that up.
Yeah, it's just like,
It was locked. I didn't have a way to get in.
you gotta do something about this.
So what did you choose to do to get in?
It's not my role.
Well, that's when Mrs. Jones
I'll
saw
listen
me.
to you understand and like,
So I didn't go in. And I haven't seen Steven since.
Did Mrs. Jones say anything?
Oh, I'm getting moved up. Like, do this.
She was very
And she's
angry
like-
at me.
Oh, and so you caused
I
this
asked her
big
not
issue
to
with
tell
another kid on my
anybody,
team,
but
and I'm like,
I'm sure she's
it's like,
going
yeah,
to. I mean, she
depending on
told
how
me
you
to come
handle
talk
it,
to
like,
you.
know,
Well, I mean, we have to have somebody clean up the glass, and then people are going to ask, and then there's a broken window.
Right.
Figure out
So-
what
Not
the
say who
social
it
disputes
was.
between, like, really,
But that's putting her in a kind of an awkward situation, though, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah, you're probably right.
So,
Plus, they're guys.
how are you feeling right now? What are you
I'm
thinking?
a little ashamed
What are you ashamed of?
breaking the window, school property, but you know, I'll pay for it. I don't mind paying for it. That's what I told Mrs. Jones. You know that I'll pay for the window.
over this.
I don't want to. Guess I'm gonna get in trouble for it too.
What do you think you can do to make it right?
Pay for the window.
That's probably a part of it, I would imagine.
Yeah.
What would go into like replacing a window? What would someone need to do?
I used to like
Could ask my parents. I don't really know. I guess I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe talk to the school and see who's in charge of repairing windows. Get in touch with them and maybe
It's a day without
together we
kids,
could work something out to
that's
fix it.
but it's
Yeah.
also a day when I can't.
Because then you could help fix that window, and then you'll learn something new too. You learn how to fix a window. It's always a good thing to know,
Oh, that's true.
right?
Sure.
Give more time. If they have like the,
What?
I don't know if they were talking down here, talking to the.
Do you think I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble?
I don't know. What do you think might happen?
Scheduled 2.0 the comments every 6 weeks, you have a week off or something.
Oh, that's what
Probably
they do at the state
Get a
college.
loft or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're talking about doing that. And I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. Like,
What I do know though is like when we
then like they
Uh,
ran into a whole issues with. It's like what people that are like paid by the hourly.
do
If you're a parent, so you're on salary, so it's like you don't work for a week, like you get paid for it.
Right.
So it's like what do we
I
do
don't
with
know.
the bus drivers and kids?
I don't know either, Warren.
How would that affect summer?
we need to.
A week shorter.
Shorter?
Do you think Steven had any part in this?
Oh, like end of.
Well, I was thinking
maybe
that.
6
I
weeks
mean,
off in summer,
What do we have this summer?
like 2 months.
We had.
you know, I think it's
We got
it's
out
my
late.
fault
Mm.
that the window was broken. I know that
Well,
because I
it's
picked up the
her
rock.
Um,
I was to blame for making me mad enough to pick up the rock, right?
Has Steven made you mad at any other times?
Well, no, not really. I mean, I
Although
really
it used
thought
to be
we were
6
good
weeks.
friends. You know, like when I
Well, yeah, so
went to
we
the
did-
tree house and he was up there, I was glad he was up there. I said,
there's, like,
wait,
Keys at
come
Christmas,
back up,
and
I
we-
wanna play.
Thanksgiving,
and
we just, like, it'd be
it was
more like in
stuck
the
on my
spring,
fingers.
obviously,
I don't know
February,
why.
Did anything happen? Has anything like have you guys gotten in a fight at all, or have you?
Extra week,
no,
like around now, they're
No.
just-
Is that and he's never been mean to you like this
Yeah,
before?
that makes
Or?
sense.
So
The
we like-
6 weeks is a pretty
No.
good stretch.
we've even
So
played
it'd be
in the
like, it'd be
treehouse
6
before.
weeks, week off, and then it would go whatever.
No,
Thanksgiving.
so I don't know why.
It really, I guess it really wouldn't change that much, I guess.
Why he would do
Just
that.
more time off, probably.
So we would go like maybe like a week or two, like a week extra in the spring.
Could you ask him? If he's mad at me,
Well,
Maybe a little.
don't you think that would be better coming from someone
So
else
like
than
teachers
myself?
really plan, like, okay,
Like who?
I'm gonna do 6 weeks.
I'm not the one who's interested in knowing it. It was if he's mad at me or not.
Yeah.
And then they could have like something at the end where
do you
they
think I should
then they
ask
grade
him?
over that and start fresh and do that.
Not
What do
bad.
you think?
Because like I remember last year, I didn't have this 2 weeks off, like the 4
Yes,
days
I
off. It was,
could.
like, there was
Would you
no
like,
weeks, so it was like a week or
Me to
two.
be there to help out with that, or
By Thanksgiving,
do you think that's something that you might be able to do?
No, I think that would be
Where's the-
great.
I'm like, where's the
Okay.
bridge?
I would like that.
What do you think Steven might say?
Build me a bridge so I can jump
But then every
I don't
teacher's
know.
just like, this is the worst, like the first part of the year.
I don't know.
It sucks.
off.
Like the second
Well,
one.
Labor Day helps.
I couldn't tell if he was really mad at me or if he was just kind of playing with me. You know, I didn't really get it
Mhm.
until I saw him sticking out his tongue at me through the glass. You know, I was just like, I thought that was
You wouldn't have a
mean.
social life?
You know, it wasn't a kind thing for him to do.
Do you
and
like
it
Bluebird
upset me.
barbecue?
Hmm.
You wanna go?
I've
Go
never
with
stuck my
friends
tongue
and
out
cider.
at him.
Why did that upset you when he stuck his tongue out at you?
You want to come
I don't
too?
know.
Where
It
is
just
it?
kind of,
It's Burlington, right?
It's on River Street.
you know, made me feel like he was making
Isn't
fun
that
of me.
Winooski or
I like
Burlington?
to be made fun of.
That's Burlington.
I think
You
that's
know, it made me
Burlington.
feel like
You get made fun of a
Across
lot.
the river.
fine.
Oh, I know where it is.
But never by
So
Steven.
good.
Mm.
First time Steven's around.
all the
and
time
sometimes
because
other
we are
kids do.
huge burnt ends.
So that might be something then that
And you
you
can
talk
get
to Steven
them
about.
as a meal.
Wait.
Yeah, have you had
what?
burnt ends before?
Burnt ends.
No.
Oh
my God. Alright.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are like your socks on?
So where do you think we need to go from here?
Well, you have to eat them first before they're out.
Well, I guess I need to
Okay, so it's kind of a brisket.
talk to somebody at the
Oh.
window,
Yeah.
And they're like little nuggets.
and then
Super
maybe
duper delicious.
I would say heaven, but I don't
maybe you
think
could ask Steven if he
it's
would
quite like
like to talk to me.
Sure. We can
I don't know.
figure something
I want
out with that.
I want burnt ends right now.
I think it's really great that you are owning
And so they
what you
go
did
there, and they don't always, like,
with
say
the
they
window.
have burnt ends.
I think that
They recommend
really says a lot about you.
secret
That you're taking responsibility for that.
To go there.
And I think that the principal will probably feel the same way as well.
Am I gonna have to talk to the principal?
I would imagine so. Usually when something gets broken, right, we have to talk to the people in charge.
Dinosaur barbecue, dinosaur barbecue.
Okay.
I think if you are really honest like you were with me and you're upfront,
Or this whole
then that usually makes things, it's not going to make everything go away, but it makes things a lot better than lying
They like, they
there,
literally like suck.
not telling the whole truth.
Their ribs.
Those are the best barbecue
Will my
places.
parents be there?
I wouldn't know.
I'm
It
not
was
sure
like-
if they would be or
I
not.
went to a barbecue place in
There's
Kentucky,
smoke
but it was
coming out of
They
the
might get
smoker out
called
back.
or...
You are like, yeah, take me
Like
there.
we go in and
They're
like,
gonna be really mad.
every single day.
You just
What do you
like,
think's going to happen when you go home?
We got walked in and like,
Or what do you think they
like,
might
alright,
say?
like, and then they're like, oh, we don't have any
I don't
ribs.
know,
Like,
I
no,
don't
we
know.
just bought the last like 60, like,
I mean-
whatever, like 10 of them. Like, it's
What are they
like-
gonna tell my
yeah.
parents? Maybe
I'm all
they
about
won't
brisket.
find
I
out.
like
Brisket.
don't get me wrong.
I think
I
your parents
love
will
ribs,
know
but
what's going
I'm
on.
a
There's
huge
so much
Really?
fat in
Yeah.
brisket, and I'm like a fat picker.
I don't know. Do you think I should tell him, or do you think I should wait for school? to
Where's
tell him?
Lowe's today?
Oh,
Well,
I don't know. He
how do you
doesn't
think
post every
you-
day.
what do you think your parents would rather
You know
hear
who
it
would tell
from?
you though is freaking Dylan. Dylan.
Moe's, like, Moe's?
Redhead Dylan. That's his last
Probably
name.
me.
I always want to see Dylan Benson.
Because that's kind of like what we talked about with the principal, is just You know?
Mhm.
Why is she related to them?
being real and honest and
No, he just knows. He told us about
knowing
it.
what you
in
need
the
to own,
summer.
even though it
He
might
was
be
like,
scary.
oh, I wish I could go to Moe's Backyard Barbecue. It was
Yeah.
like the second to last day. I said, what's Moe's
They're gonna
Backyard
be
Barbecue?
really
Tell me
mad.
everything about it. Because we went to Curly.
What happens when they usually when they get
I'm
mad?
really into lunch.
Curly's. Like the
The gas station.
Daddy.
The deli.
Yeah, I know.
It's so good. I'm getting really
He just
senior.
screams a
Like,
lot.
my heart rate hasn't been.
Yeah, if I'm on my
Mom.
team, like in June, they're like, oh yeah, just go down to the gas
He does
station,
whatever
down
Dad
there, like,
says to
you got it, like, and I
What's
drove
that
past
usually?
like, some other place, and then like half like 2 weeks ago, I was like, what?
Like,
Yeah, it's a separate building, like.
Yeah.
They just got a sign.
they take away my
Just really
phone
tell you.
or
Um,
make me do
but
extra
anyway, he was like, I
chores.
wish I could go there, and
I
so
don't
he
know.
told us what they had, which included chicken bombs and smoked
But I
mac
don't
and
want to take my
cheese,
phone away and my
and there was pork
games and
something.
stuff. Just
And
because
so
of
I
the
was like,
window.
well, I've already eaten lunch, but I'm gonna go again.
Well, what do you think the
Frankie
consequence
had
should
already
be?
eaten lunch. I hadn't eaten
Fix the
lunch yet.
window.
So I went during someone else's break. I
I've
broke
got a
every
little bit of
rule,
money saved
and
up. I
bought
don't
mac
know.
and
How much do you
cheese
think
for
a
Dylan, and
window
he came back
costs?
the next
Those
day.
can get expensive.
I didn't know you did that. That's
I think I have
so
$20.
often.
Is it? It could be more than $20.
I think it might be.
Where is it?
Do you think that maybe
Well,
that's something we
he
could
moves.
talk to
He's a
Steven
little
about?
food truck.
Maybe he could help with that too?
So that
Yeah.
day was a Thursday.
I hope so, because we don't have a lot of money and my parents have to pay for a window.
Yeah.
Oh, that won't be good.
You might be at Tractor Supply.
Where's Tractor Supply?
If you go through the roundabout, take the third,
I could get Daddy really bad.
the one to your left. And then it's
He'd yell.
Yo.
Rose.
He might even spank me.
Emily?
Did that happen before?
There's an E.
Oh, I
No,
know
there's
there's
no
Just
E.
once.
There's not an E.
What